What's up, guys? My name is Tai Zen. Welcome to the cryptocurrency.market channel. This is a trading, investing, and entrepreneurship channel. I'm broadcasting right now from District 7, from my luxury apartment complex here in District 7 in the city of Ho Chi Minh City, in the southern part of Vietnam, right? If you guys never been here, you definitely want to check it out, right? Vietnam's a beautiful country. It was tore up by the war with the U.S., but after all these years, it has healed, it has recovered. It's one of the fastest growing emerging markets in the world, right? Foreigners can own luxury condos here and apartments here for up to 50 years, and after that you renew it, right? It's a really nice place. The condos here and the luxury condos here are very, very nice, and you get a whole lot of bang for the money, guys. So highly recommend you check it out. The cost of living here is extremely low, right? For a single guy, like you should be able to live in luxury for under $1,000 a month, somewhere around $1,000 a month, and you're living good, like really, really good, guys. Okay, that's all expenses. Okay, so if you're waiting for the next bull market and you don't want to pay high living expenses in America or in Europe or in Canada or Australia, I highly recommend you come to Ho Chi Minh City. You can go to Hanoi, but they have 4 seasons up there. Down here it's warm all the time, and it's really cool during the in the evenings, right? Really, really cool. It's exceptionally windy and cool in the evenings. I don't know why in Ho Chi Minh City, but it is, okay? Or you can go into live in the beach cities of Vung Tau, Da Nang, and Nha Trang, okay? All those beautiful, some of the most magnificent beaches in the world. Promise you, none of them are out of the top 10. They're definitely in the top 10. Matter of fact, in probably another month or 2, I'll be moving to the beach city of Da Nang to live there, okay? I miss the beaches, okay? So anyways, guys, in this video, guys, I want to share another mistake that I made with you guys when I was growing up and learning how to trade, right? Many of you guys know that I came to America as a Vietnamese refugee. I grew up really poor in America, lived in the ghettos, in the black neighborhoods in America, hung around with the wrong guys, got involved with drugs, and went to federal prison for nearly 14 years for drugs. And then I came out in my mid-30s, had to start my life all over and rebuild my life. And then within about 11 years of trading and investing, I was able to retire in my mid-40s, okay? Thanks to my trading and investing skills, okay? And looking back, I honestly believe that I could have retired 3 to 5 years earlier. And one of the things that slowed me down was that, you know, I made a separate video talking about how, you know, I was expecting to learn how to make millions of dollars for free, you know, which is completely absurd and ridiculous, you know, that's never going to happen, right? In this video, I want to share another mistake I made, was that hanging around the wrong people. Like, when I came out, I knew that I had to surround myself with people who want to become rich and become millionaires like I did and retire young and early, right? And what I did was I went and I'd be to these meetups, stock trading meetups, conferences, seminars, things like that. And most of them were free events. I never went to any paid ones, you know, until I made the decision to go get formally educated in trading and investing, right? But before I made that decision to get formal education in it, right, I just went and just went off, you know, being a cheapskate and trying to learn for free at all these events, right? And what I did was I connected with a lot of traders and investors, but the problem was all of them never made profits trading and investing. And and so that was one mistake, right? Was that these guys did not trade for a living, right? And some of them never even made a trade before. Even though they've been studying and researching it for 5-10 years, they never made a single trade in the live markets with real money. So I did not know that. And I would listen to them talk, and I would hang out with them. We'd spend so much time analyzing charts, drawing charts, you know, debating charts, arguing charts, right? We spent so much time, and during this whole time, I never realized that these guys never made a trade before in their life. Or the ones that did trade, they never made enough, they never traded for a living. They were not consistently profitable. And so, I made a mistake hanging around several groups of guys that I do not recommend that you guys hang around with. One was guys that never made a live trade before. Number two is guys that do a lot of charting, but they never actually make a live trade, which is basically the same as the first guy, right? And then the second guy was that guys that would make a trade, but they didn't trade consistently. Like they would make one trade a year or 2 trades a year. They would say that they're traders, and technically you can say they're traders and investors, but really they only made 1 or 2 trades a year. Like how the hell you call yourself a trader or an investor if you only made 1 or 2 trades a year? Okay, so there's no way you could have made enough money to sustain yourself and make a living off of that. The third group of guys that I should not be hanging around with, and I did, that I made a mistake about, was I would hang around guys that traded very often, but they were never consistently profitable. They would make $1,000, lose 2,000. They would make 2,000, lose 3,000. They would make 3,000 and then lose 4,000. These guys never made consistent money, okay? So that was another mistake I made. And then another mistake that I made was I would hang around guys that would talk about trading, but had no intentions whatsoever of making a live trade. Never. I mean, they would go to every conference that I go to. Every time I invite them to go somewhere, they would be the first guys to say yes. But they would never, ever have any intentions of opening an account at a brokerage firm or at an exchange and make a live trade. I also made the mistake of hanging around guys that they just knew it. They thought they knew it all. They just thought they knew it all. And these guys never made $1 from trading. They never even made a live trade. And they just thought they knew it all. You pull up a chart and they would go, oh, the Elliott wave, this is wave 1, wave 2, this is the impulse wave, this is a retracement wave, this is Fibonacci, 38%, 10% this, 30% that, 50% here, 80% there, 100% there, and all that other dumb shit, right? And guess what? They would never be open to learning how to actually do it with real money, okay? And that was so, and I did not know this. I was wasting so much time with these idiots, right, these non-traders, and never knew it. And then the guys that traded and lost money, like they've made hundreds and hundreds of trades and still continue to lose money. And guess what? Guess what? They would never admit that their system was not working. They would always think, oh, like if I just make another trade, if I make another, I'm gonna hit it, you know. It's just, I gotta just tweak it a little bit more, you know. I gotta tweak it a little bit more. You know, they're using a 20-day moving average. Now they're using a 19-day moving average. And then, you know, once, you know, they think it works, and then once it doesn't, they're like, let me just tweak it and use an 18-day moving average. And then when that doesn't work, they go to a 17-day moving average. They're gonna find the secret sauce. And what they didn't realize was that they didn't know shit what they were doing. They didn't know jack shit. And they would just, their ego got in the way. They would never freaking admit it. And you know what? I didn't know this. I didn't know this. I did not know this, okay? So I just kept following these guys blindly, hang out with them, chart with them, spend so much ridiculous amounts of time with these guys, right? And then come to find out, these idiots didn't know shit about trading. And that's when, you know, after my first massive heart attack, I made the decision to just go and learn it formally, and learn it right. And that made a massive difference in my trading career. Okay, so I'm just making this video, guys, just to share with you guys, right? Don't make the same damn bonehead mistake that I did, man. The first thing before I talk to a guy nowadays, like when somebody tries to tell me about trading, the first question I ask them is, do you trade for a living? Do you trade for a living? Have you made more than 1 or 2 trades? Okay, because I want to know they have made it a big sample size. Okay. And are they retired, right? And are they retired? Can they trade full-time for a living? If they're not, right? And I ask them outright, are you trading, are you managing a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio? Because if you're managing anything less than a 7-figure portfolio, there's really not much you're going to be able to teach me. Because I know how to manage that, and I know how to do that consistently profitable already, right? Tell me something I don't know. Teach me something I don't know, okay? That's why if you guys follow me on Twitter, you guys notice I don't follow one goddamn trader. One, not one, okay? The ones that I do follow, for example, like LeonFu.com, the Honorable Grandmaster, legendary, world-renowned, right? LeonFu.com, the great oracle of crypto. That dude has helped me make millions of freaking dollars already. That's why I follow him. Whatever he tells me to do, whatever moves he makes, whatever he buys, he sells, I make the same moves and with him. You know, whenever possible. It's not always 100%, but whenever possible, I try to make the same moves he makes, because this guy is proven. He has a track record. He's produced more millionaires than any other human being that I know of. Okay? So, now, I'll follow guys like Mark DeMessel. I'll follow guys like Tone Vays. Those are traders too, right? But I'll follow them just for fun. I don't pay a goddamn ounce of attention to anything they say about charting, about trading. I just follow them because I like those guys. You know, they're one of the guys that had balls that saw the value of Bitcoin, you know, 2-3 years before the bull market of 2017, right? So they had the balls to talk about Bitcoin, okay? So I've gotten to know them over the years. I like those guys. You know, every time, you know, I see Tone, we go out, you know, have a burger, have a beer, we laugh, we crack up, we joke, you know. He asked me if I'm still trading shit coins. I say, yeah, you know. I ask him, hey, you tell him, you know, you still telling people not to trade shit coins? He says, yeah, you know. He knows I'm a trader. He knows I know how to manage risk. So he doesn't criticize me for what I do, right? I understand what he's doing. You know, he doesn't like, he worked on Wall Street before. He knows the perils, the dangers, the risk of someone trading cryptocurrencies and not knowing how to trade. So he takes a more conservative approach. He tells people not to trade altcoins. You know, he just tells people just to invest in Bitcoin, that's it. Right? So he takes a more conservative approach. But outside those guys, you don't see me follow one goddamn trader. Not one online. Why? Because I don't need to hear what they have to say. Because I know how to trade. It's like me, I already know how to speak English. Why do I need to follow some English speaker for? Right? I know how to trade. I know how to make money consistently in trading and investing. Right? I know how to analyze my portfolio. I know how to analyze the mistakes that I made. I know how to make adjustments when I see those mistakes and not to do it again. So I know how to do that. So why do I need to follow a trader or investor for, right? So that's the thing, guys. Like, I see traders out there following other traders and talking about, oh, I need to get a second opinion. What the fuck you need to get a second opinion for? If you speak English, do you need to get a second opinion from someone else to speak English? Why? You know, why that doesn't even make sense. You know, so that cracks me up when I see people do that. Oh, I need to get a second opinion. I need to see what these other guys are doing, you know. I need to see what the, you know, other traders and investors. I don't need to see shit what other traders and investors do. Just show me the charts and I'll make my own goddamn decisions, okay? So I'm just saying that, guys, because, you know, I see all these guys talking about they know how to trade and they know how to invest and everything, and then they follow like 20 different traders. I'm like, what the hell are you doing that for? Like, how do you even have time to follow 20 traders? You know? Like, what would you, if you know how to speak English, or you know how to speak Spanish already, you know how to speak Chinese already, would you follow 20 other Chinese speakers? Would you follow 20 other Spanish speakers? To me, that's like retarded. I don't do that shit. You know? So, anyways, guys, I just wanted to make this quick video and share it with you guys. You know, when you're out there following traders and investors out there, guys, make sure you follow the right people, the people that make a living from it. And it's also important that not only do they make a living from it, guys, but make sure that the way that they trade, or the style and the way that they explain what they do, it makes sense to you. It doesn't matter if it makes sense to somebody else, but it makes sense to you. Like, if like, you know, I always tell people that you should get our cryptocurrency investing blueprint. I believe that's the absolute best training for anyone out there who wants to learn how to trade and invest in cryptocurrencies consistently, okay? If they want to have the best chance of being a profitable and consistently profitable trader and investor, I highly recommend that you go to www.cryptocurrency.market/blueprint and get you a copy today. Quit jacking around before the next bull market hits and then you don't know what the hell to do. And you're trying to make a $100,000 decision and you don't have the proper training and education and you don't have the proper mentoring and coaching to make the right decisions on what actions to take during that time, okay? So go get your copy today, quit jacking around, right? And I say this to people all the time, guys, right? The way that I communicate, the way that I teach trading and investing in the cryptocurrency space, it's not for everyone. You guys know I came to America as a broke-ass, dumbass refugee, right? I grew up in the ghettos, right? I know many people say that I'm unpolished, you know, I'm rough around the edges, you know what? But you know what? I know I'm unpolished. I know I'm rough around the edges because I never had a high school degree or a college degree. But you know what? I retired. I'm retired early. You know, I'm retired as a millionaire, and I've helped more people become millionaires than anybody else I know of. I mean, I'm not beating my chest, I'm not bragging on it, but that's the reality. I don't know of any other trader or investor. When I go to a conference, when people tell me, they know how to trade, they're giving me advice on trading and investing, first thing I ask them is, do you know how to manage a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio? If they say no, then that's it. I don't need to ask them anymore. And if they say yes, I ask them, how many other people have you helped to manage the same thing? Like how many other, people have you helped to become millionaires? And if they say none, then I don't listen to them either. Because sometimes they might know that skill, and I don't know if it's luck that they got to become a millionaire, but I know it wasn't luck for me and our team to become millionaires and help other people do the same thing. And until I see other people do the same thing and accomplish what we have accomplished, then more than likely I'm not going to listen to anything they say. I mean, that's just the reality of it. I've already wasted enough years of my life listening to people that can't perform. I'm not going to waste time listening to other people that don't perform either. I used to listen to the traders that tell me that they were making $100,000 a month and shit, and I'm like in awe. And I come to find out that they did make $100,000 a month, right? But it wasn't from trading; it was from their business or something, or other shit that they were doing, or it's from a trust fund or some stupid shit. It wasn't from trading or investing, right? So that was kind of disappointing, So, but if you guys, like I said, guys, our training program is not for everyone, but if you understand what I'm saying and you relate to what I'm saying and you can understand what I'm saying, then the cryptocurrency investing blueprint is the right program for you. But if you don't understand what I'm saying and if you listen to what I'm saying, you say, man, you're a fucking idiot, you don't know jack shit, Ty, right? Then we're not for you. Then go find somebody else. Unsubscribe, unfollow, and go follow somebody else that you can understand, because we're not for everyone. We're not for everyone. We're for people that are serious about making a shitload of money, people who are serious about making life-changing profits, people who are serious about, making and managing a 7, 8, 9-figure portfolio. We're not here to help guys manage a $10 or $100 portfolio. I'm sorry, guys, I don't got time for that shit, okay? I mean, I might seem arrogant and everything, but I've never seen guys that manage a $10 portfolio or a $1,000 portfolio take things serious what I say anyway. They don't ever do shit that I tell them to do anyway, so why would I waste time with that, right? So thanks for watching this video, guys. Take your money off exchanges. Never keep your money on the exchange, right? Keep it inside a hardware wallet like a Trezor or a Ledger, right? And protect your coins. Follow me on Twitter at HeyTyZen. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you guys find it, what I say, annoying or whatever, hey man, it's easy, man. Just unsubscribe, unfollow. Just go follow someone else, man. Life is short, guys. Stop following people that you don't understand, that you don't respect, and that you don't, admire, or you don't believe in what they're doing. Unfollow. Stop listening to me. Stop, I believe in making money in Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin SV, or any kind of Bitcoin that comes out that has potential to make life-changing profits. If you're a Bitcoin maximus retard, unfollow, unsubscribe. Stop following me, okay? Stop following me, because I'm not helping you, Let me help the people that want my help, okay? Go find somebody else to follow, okay? Thanks for watching this video, guys, and please be ready. This is a good time to be buying. If you don't have enough coins in your portfolio, go out there and sell all the crazy shit that you have, all the material things that you don't need around your house. Buy some Bitcoins with it, buy some Ethereum, buy some Tezos, buy some Cardano, buy some crypto with it, guys. Just don't let your money sit there for nothing, okay? If you have to go buy a car, buy a used car. If you can put it off until the next bull market is done, okay, guys? Be ready for the next bull market, because this is going to be one of the last big opportunities for us to make a shitload of money, to make some life-changing profits that's going to change our lives and our kids' life and our family's life. Okay, guys? Stay safe out there. Use a hardware wallet. Don't keep your coins on an exchange. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.